Questions?
I thought we all saw why UT Martin is a really good basketball program. That third quarter, they extended the lead to 17 by playing great team basketball and playing with great effort. And then when we cut it to 2 or 4, we made our run and we cut it to 2 or 4, they stepped up and made shots. And it wasn't always just one player. I think 44 hit a couple of free throw jumpers. I think 21 hit a big 3. And of course, we all know what 23 can do. And for the record, those young ladies do have scouting reports. We don't focus on names.
Numbers.
Yeah, more so numbers.
Okay. So what would you like to see your team do better in this one?
Play harder for 40 minutes. I think you saw what we were capable of. We started the first 3 to 4 minutes of the game. I think we played pretty hard. And some of that is because we were hitting shots. And some of that is because we were having success against their press. And then, that part of the third quarter, fourth quarter, where we made it a game again, you saw us play hard. But when you're going against the best teams in the league, 8 to 10 minutes of playing hard will not end in the result that you want.
Against UT Martin, besides just playing hard, what do you have to do? I mean, obviously we're knocking down some shots at times, but what was the difference here?
We have to defend. You think if you score 74 points, you shoot 42% from the floor. Hey, we made some threes today. You think you do that, and 16 turnovers, too many in the first half, but 16 for the game, that's not a bad number. You think you put yourself in a position to win. But then defensively, you can't give up 84. And you can't put them at the free throw line as many times as we did, knowing that they're a really good free throw shooting team. So yeah, I guess those are the things that you have to do better.
How do you think your girls could have played better on the defensive end? Was it communicating? Was it toughness?
Simply having a desire to get a stop. Just a simple desire to, make them have to go to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 options. And then when the shot clock gets down to 10, really sitting down and making them have to take tough shots. We proved that we're capable of doing that. And again, that's why we were able to get back in the game. But why during that stretch, when they went on the run and they pushed it, why did we have a hard time getting stops then?
What else do you want your team to learn from this one, and then kind of carrying over from that SAUE game? Is there anything that you're seeing in both these losses? Obviously it's better competition here, but what can you learn from these 2 losses?
Yeah, against the top level teams, and I think all the teams in our conference are really good. I think UT Martin has separated themselves because of their history, their rich history. I think SIUE has separated themselves because they have one of the toughest players to defend. And she can do so much. But when you're going against the best teams, I might sound like Imani now. I know what I want to say, but I can't figure out my little phrase. You can't just have all those lapses. Maybe against a team of equal talent or lesser talent, you might be able to get away with that. But when you're playing against a really talented basketball team, your effort level has to be on 10 for the entire game. Because then if it is, then it'll allow for those lapses for you to still work through it. Prime example, when Ashton gets that steal at the end, she dives on the floor, gets a steal, you got to have that type of effort for 40 minutes. And then when she makes the pass, well, we can't just rush a shot because we feel like we got to get it off. We have to value that possession. And again, going against teams like that, you have to value each possession because it's going to be really, really hard to stop them over 40 minutes.